Hey Blurdies, it's me, Mia, and welcome back to Place Firefly Blog. Before we begin, I just want to give a big shout out to the huge jump of follows that I gotten on my Facebook page. You'll be able to find it on my in my link tree, which is going to be in the description of this video, or it could be in my bio, depending on the social media. So, just want to get that out the way. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Follow me on everything else, please. And so I'm just going to do a quick rundown. Like, I literally was really late in recording this because I had a lot to consider before recording this. Like, I'm literally recording this after after coming home from work. I'm doing this really quickly so I could get this out the way, and focus on what I need to do for the evening as well for the rest of the week, which is going to tie into what I'm about to say at the end of this video. So, of course, Monday, snow day, nothing happened, so move on from that. Tuesdays, when we returned back, the snow was still falling, but it wasn't as bad. Roads were mostly taken care of with salt and, being cleared. Like, when I was living in Dallas, it usually take a little bit longer to clear the roads, so, kudos to Ohio for being prepared, but they're used to weather like that, so good on them. So Tuesday, I had 4 little friends, and I did an activity, which was, the vinegar and baking soda activity, but I used eyedroppers to drop the vinegar into the baking soda, and I also put food coloring inside of the vinegar, so it just had like this cute little like pink like fizz. And I was kind of worried about this activity. I didn't know how much the kids were going to take to it, because I work with my little in group, the 2-year-olds, group, or 2.5, around that age. So, I was really surprised at how well that they enjoyed the activity, how much they really enjoyed, using the eyedroppers. Like, it's still like, it's not your ones with the rubber tabs on them. It's just the ones that kind of have, there's the plastic ones that you just squeeze at the top. So it worked out very well, and I was excited for that. It wasn't as messy as I thought it would be, and I made sure to make sure that kids were not like touching anything or putting their mouths in their hands. Like, I don't think they even put their hands inside of the baking soda. I kept an eye on all of them, making sure that they weren't like putting their hands. So last week I had given a nickname to my one of the Rugrats that had started to become a regular in my class, and and I called him the doorman, but I decided I didn't really like that nickname. Like, I didn't think it would work out very well. So the new nickname I got for him is the Watcher. So, because he always watching the door. So, he was there that day, but he was pretty good. He was pretty good. I managed to find a way to use music to try to, get him from standing nearby at the door. I know that I don't catch him all the time because I'm keeping my eye out on all the other little ones. But, he's been, calming down a little bit more. He's really enjoyed music. Doing his little dances is so funny. And I was able to prepare for tomorrow, and snow was still coming down, but it was still a pretty good day. So Wednesday was another snowy day. I had 4 little friends, also little ones. Actually, it was a little bit different this Wednesday, because at the beginning of the day, it was like a bit of like a change in schedule, waiting on another teacher. So our class was doubled up. So I was doubled up with the other little in class. So we had like a good number of kiddos, I would say either 9 or 10 kids, but it wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun. Some of the little ones were kiddos that were in my class before, but they had moved up to that class. Like, those are like the other half of the 2-year-olds, the ones that are a little bit more closer to the 3-year-old range, and be moving up from there. So it was pretty okay. Everyone had fun. I think we had like a visit that went pretty well. And then once we broke apart, my class did another activity, which was the pom-pom whisk, which is, I took little cotton pom-poms with different colors and different sizes. Like, the kids, they love the pom-poms. They love them so much. They love the little like colorful cotton balls. So, took them and put them inside the little whisk, and had the kids take turns pulling the pom-poms out of it, and they loved that so much. Like, it just makes me sad not sad, but it just made me kind of down, kind of made me feel a little down that I only had two, was able to find two whisk. But each kid managed to have a turn at pulling the pom poms. Some of them put pom poms back into the whisk, so that was a little bit fun. And also the kiddos really they enjoyed my toy animals in the classroom. Like I have a little one, he's able to name all of the animals. He showed me animals. Every time he's naming each one, it's like, that's right, that's an elephant. That's right, that's a cow. That's right. It's just really fun. And I wanted to, there was a bit of an incident that day, but it's not super big. It didn't last that long, and I don't want to go too much into detail because there's personal stuff, regarding a child. So I'm not gonna go into detail with that. I just know trying to say that it was rectified as soon as it happened, and it was taken care of, and parents were notified. All right, so Thursday, I get the new nickname for him, the Watcher. He had came back, and I think he's starting to become more of a regular in my classroom. So I guess, I don't know whether he's going to be moving up or he's, I think it's because he's, maybe is a little bit more better in my classroom than his classroom. I'm not sure, but he's becoming more of a presence in my class, which I don't mind. It's just, I know he's a different age range, and I want to find maybe a way to modify some of the activities to have him more involved. So that's my concern. That's something I need to work on. We did two activities that I thought the kids would love because one worked out before. The other one utilized something in my classroom that I've always used and the kids always loved, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would. Like it was have the kids dance to Shake the Sillies Out. Like I did this before, like weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago actually, but the kids were not feeling the song. And then we did there's this song we were able to play with flashlights. The kids always love the flashlights, but they weren't feeling it this time. And I guess it's because I have less flashlights than I had before. One of them has stopped working. A few of them's about to go out, so I need to replenish my flashlights before I do that activity again. And also, I just want to throw this out here because it was so funny when I saw it. I have a little friend. My nickname for her is Munchkin because she's small. She has a very, very high squeaky voice. I'm pretty sure I told you about this little one months ago when she moved up to my class. But the funny thing is that I have three really big baby dolls in my new classroom. So she was walking around with the three baby dolls. It was just the funniest thing, seeing the little thing, that little, see that little adorable, little adorable child holding up these three giant baby dolls, just walking around with them. I just want to throw that in there because it was so silly to see. It's so adorable. I thought it was silly and funny. I just wanted to throw that out there. Just a fun event that just lightened up my day and gave me a little chuckle. And I prepared for Rugrat Friday. And the first time in a long time, I think this was a really good Rugrat Friday. I decided to call it Rugrat Friday because every Friday I would have the Rugrat class. That's the nickname I give to the little 1-year-olds or, 1.5-year-olds actually. They're like the second half of the, 1-year-olds that moves up to 2-year-olds, like basically my future little ones. So, I usually had a problem with them, but this week I actually did pretty well. I'm surprised that it went pretty well. It was a lot more calmer. We did an activity called Let's, Make a Band, which kids had fun with bells, rattles, whatnot. I had another activity planned where the kiddos was going to go to the art room, but the art room was preoccupied during that time. So we just expanded and extended the music activity, and kids had fun. Everyone had turned with rattles, turned with bells. Some kids that I thought would not want to participate, they still did. They still had fun. We had another little tour visit, which was pretty good. I managed to keep my the classroom in order that day. And, also, I just want to give a shout out to new staff members. Woo! So awesome. I always love it whenever there's a new people joining the team, be able to expand and able to welcome people. Even if they have experience before, it's awesome to see new people join the team, be able to be part of this little, other, I guess, because I can't think of another word, part of the team, the overall team that's operating within the building, within, our little building and our little location. And also, I have another little one. He likes to walk around with food, so I had to keep an eye on that. But that's just a small minor thing. So my schedule, I have a new schedule now. It's just basically I'm going in 30 minutes earlier and leaving out 30 minutes earlier as well, which means I get to be out when the sun is still in the sky. Hallelujah. Thank God. And I'm just glad to be able to do it. Like I, got home a little bit earlier today, but I'm still going to work on, perfecting the new schedule at home as well as at, utilizing it for the school. And that's why I want to go into this next point. So I have mentioned numerous times that I've been working on my CDA, and there's been a lot of hiccups and pushbacks. And now that everything's in place, I want to be able to get as much focus as I can so I could be able to finish as quickly but as effectively as possible. I want to be able to get in all the material that I need to know. And I also want to be able to take what I'm learning and apply it to my classroom in the best way so that when the time comes to be able to show my portfolio and be able to take my exam, I'll be able to pass and receive my CDA. So from this moment forward, there are going to be some changes going on with my blog. As much as I would like to expand and continue on it, there are just things that's taking priority, and I hope you guys understand that. So the YouTube channel is going to be going on hiatus for further notice. I might throw a video here or there for another thing that I'm working on, but until then, YouTube, you're not going to get any compilation video, and you're probably not going to get a weekly blog video as well. I am not going to be doing any reblogs of other content. I'm just going to do my basic like short blogs for Monday through Friday on my other social media. So you're going to have to go to that in order to see that. So that's why I would emphasize a lot that you follow me on social media inside of the link tree in this video. Like, I would really appreciate it if you follow me on all the other social medias, including my very, very, very popular Facebook page right now. I don't know whether it's a fluke, but I appreciate all the people following and looking and keeping up with me. So please follow me on all social medias inside of the link tree, because I am taking a break from this. I don't know when I'm going to be coming back. I'm hoping soon, but until then, I need to focus on priority, and that priority is getting my CDA soon, but as productively and effectively as possible. So thank you guys so much for following me and continuing to follow me. Be sure, once again, follow me on all social medias, because I'm going to be limiting my content a lot, and because of this TikTok ban thing, you're probably going to even see even less. So thank you guys so much for following me. Follow me on social medias. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me rant and whatnot. And not rant, but just ramble pretty much. And I hope you guys stay blessed and beautiful. Take care. Bye.